So I previously reviewed Scarlett Witch's uniform. And when I had reviewed her uniform, I wasn't really that impressed. It's an improvement. I'm not saying it's bad. It's just I expected a little bit more. And of course, one of the individuals in my Discord decided to say, well, it's because you're probably playing it wrong. Well, I was playing with different rotations. And if you watch my other video, basically Netmarble's rotation was the best one I was doing with as far as scoring goes. And as we all know, typically Netmarble's rotations are not bad, but there's usually better. So, Boom and Solar, shout out to both of them from a Discord, suggested a rotation. I tried it out, and I did 1,000,000 more than what I was doing with Netmarble's rotation. So yeah, that's the recommended one I'm going to give you. I'm going to show you how that works here in just a second. It's basically going to be 2, 1, 5, 3, 4. You let 4 play out. And what I've been doing is after 4, I do 6 delay cancel, where you slam into the ground, so you have those chunks of earth come up out of the ground so that you can fling them. You want to allow that animation to happen. So as soon as you slam into the ground, you can cancel that one. But everything else, you pretty much cancel right away, and you let your 4 play out. So pretty straightforward, super easy rotation to use. The difference on the one that Netmarble recommends is, of course, having 3, 5, 4 instead of 5, 3, 4. Apparently, there's a little bit of 1 second delay between the two skills. It does seem to make a difference. I was actually able to score 12.5 million instead of the 11.5 million I was. So let's show you that in action really quick. Team up wise for Universal Superhero Female Silence Season. Use her leadership, 45% energy increase with her new uniform. Alsgard's Assassin with Angela. I do have an insight on her. And I have experimented with both Phyla-Vell, who has a universal types give 30% all basic attacks, 25% skill damage, and 15% increased bonus damage. But Satana's uniform effect from her Ascended one increased damage to all elemental damage by 35%. Pretty much everything Scarlett Witch does is mind damage, so that actually does do better. I experimented with both. I'm personally seeing an increase of 200 to 300,000. I don't know how much I'm going to score right here doing training mode real quick, but just want to show you that in action with all that additional detail, information, and shout outs to the folks from my Discord. So here you go. Here's the new Scarlett Witch uniform in action with the best rotation I currently have. If you have a better one yourself, by all means, share it. I'm always willing to try out new rotations. So pretty much like I said, 2, 1, 5, 3, 4. Let your 4 play out. I actually kind of chill until about 1 second left on the cooldowns, just so I can keep going. And right after this, every other rotation, as soon as you're done with your 4, you're going to do 6, slam to ground. And as long as you can go into the rotation, you don't have to wait that long into the 6. I do, just because, again, it's like I might as well let the procs going on. What I try to look for is 2 things. The first thing I'm looking for is 2 seconds left on the proc in the top left corner and about 5 seconds left on the cooldown for 4. That's usually the time when I try to hit my 6. And as you can see, the procs stay pretty consistent. If you keep the procs consistent, as with any character, with all characters really, you are going to score way more than if you just mess around. So again, 2 seconds left on the proc in the top left corner. I go into my 6. And then I just kind of wait till it's time again. Now, you notice I kind of started attacking him before he jumped center. Well, everything kind of cools down anyway, so it really doesn't matter all that much. I feel like it was 2-1-3 instead of 5-3. Now I'm going to have to double check here on that skill rotation, because now I'm kind of... Let me pause it for just a second. I know he posted it in Discord. I thought I updated my chart here. Let me check the last thing that Solar posted. I'm pretty sure that's the rotation he gave me, which is pretty slick. And like I said, I'm doing like 12.5 mil, so... We talk so much in my Discord. Definitely join if you're interested. We just talk about Marvel Feature Fight and all kinds of crazy crap. Alright, almost there, almost there. Just because 3's coming up first, I kind of was able to stick with the main thing. Why so late? Why so late what? As far as delaying stuff, or what? 2, 1, 5, 3. Yeah, he does 5, 3. Okay, I am right on that. Just 3 was ready first, I didn't wait. Because I just got off work. So typically 5-3. I'm falling into a 3-5 here, but it's okay. I don't see a huge amount of difference. I mean, we can always kind of correct it here. Here we go. Now we're back on course. There we go. And there does seem to be enough cooldown between the skills and how quickly you cancel, especially in this season with the 3, to kind of go ahead and use her skill anyway. Before he jumps center, and it's going to cool down by the time he's targetable again. You'll still get your cancel off. At least with the silent season. I don't know about the other seasons yet. Yeah, it's a live stream. I'm going to post this later to YouTube after I'm done. Just wanted to share really quick because I kind of did a review when the uniform first came out, and I wasn't really that impressed. The numbers I'm seeing now, I'm definitely much more impressed. I definitely don't think it's like the greatest uniform of all time, but it's a solid uniform. It's a solid increase, and at this point, I think I would recommend it. Yeah, right here, I'll just use the 3 because it's ready. I don't think I'm going to hit my 12.5 million this time. I think because I fell off the rotation. Fun times. You use 1, 2, 5, 3, 4. And then you do your tier 3. 1, 2, 5, 3, 4. Yeah, there's been a lot of different rotations. I've experimented with quite a few. This one so far is where I scored the most, even though I just didn't do it that time. I keep messing up because I keep thinking about the old rotation. 2, 1, 5, 3, 4. 2, 1, 5, 3, 4. 2, 1, 5, 3, 4. 2, 1, 5, 3, 4. But I mean, your 2 gives you accumulation. I don't know why you would want to use your 1 before your 2. But I mean, you're basically doing almost the exact same thing that I'm doing right now. 2, 1, 5, 3, 4. There we go. You're just switching 1 and 2. That seems to be the only difference. And then after the 4 here, pop it. There we go. Oh, you think I should delay the tier 3 instead of using it right away? Like that? I can see that still working out. I missed the cancel because I was trying to read. Don't use tier 3 after your rotation when there's 1 second left in the 3rd or 5th skill, then use your tier 3. I feel like that would be too long of a delay personally, but I see what you're saying, kind of squishing the skills closer together. I can try that. Like I said, 12.5 million was the most I was able to get originally. I'm still doing more. I was doing like 11.5 million. So you're saying wait here, wait. Maybe 2 seconds? Yeah, 2 seconds feels like, because when she slams the ground is usually where you get your cancel off. We'll see. We'll see if this does anything different here. Doesn't hurt. Doesn't hurt to try new things. Well, see, I'm already seeing a problem here. It looks like I'm proccing early if I do that. Yeah, see, I'm proccing early. That alone would make me want to use the tier 3 earlier. Because now it's throwing the procs off. We'll still run it all the way. We'll go ahead and run it all the way. Ooh, completely missed a skill there. That's not good. Temperamental rotations and skills. Ooh, that's not good either. It's all right. We can still. I think we can power through it. Yeah, we can power through it. So yeah, it's doing it that way. I keep losing that proc. If you do it right after, the proc seems to stay consistent. You did 400k more by doing it that way, Sanjit? I'm sorry. Yeah, so you can kind of get the tier 3 inside the proc if you do it right afterwards, and then your procs stay a little bit more consistent. If you can get both of the procs together, I think that's when the score really jumps up. Another thing to keep in mind specifically with my Scarlett Witch is I don't have her stacked. She has a single Odin's Blessing on her. She has a normal rage. I mean, she's not like really, really built. But see, look, if you can see here, top left corner, my procs are pretty much staying consistent, and I'm not procking super early, and I'm not like losing my proc in the middle. Oh, there I procced a little bit on the late side. Of course, you know, just because we're talking about it, right? There we go. I did that one kind of late. I like to do the tier 3 inside the proc while it's still going on. Sometimes I'm trying to get the rhythm down still. I am glad there's a nice quick cancel at the 3, though. Even at the beginning of the 3, it'll get the cancel. Procs are way off this time. Man, I'm just not having success. I should have recorded earlier when I was playing. Playing during my lunch break. There we go. There we go. Not perfect, but not quite my 12.5, but 12.3 is not too bad either. Let me try one more time with the rotation that you suggested. We'll just see if it helps at all to hold on to the tier 3. And then I need to go because I have to run the class. But my main point of wanting to do a quick video is I wanted to get this on YouTube, and wanted to show that she can do more than I had initially thought. Try to use the 5th skill when there is 1 second left on the roar. Like at 41 seconds. What roar? If you delay the roar, it will... Oh. I never been good at roar delaying, so I don't even bother trying. I never picked up the knack for it, never fully understood it. I focus on my skills. I keep my eyes on the skills in the bottom right corner, and I watch the countdown timers on those. I can't watch the whole screen or pay attention to everything that's going on. I don't know if it's because of my age or what, but yeah, I'm just not really a fan of that. Yeah, see, definitely keep procking early because of those butterflies that come. So if I drag out this 6, it seems like it ends up hurting. But again, I'll give it a shot. I don't think anyone has the best rotation yet, and I'm not even suggesting one of the rotations I've mentioned earlier is the best, or any of the ones that I've necessarily used in this video are the best. You know, it's hit and miss, right? See, that's pretty consistent with what I've been scoring so far. By the first roar type of a scenario. You did say 1 second, and I keep doing 2 seconds. Ah! On this. It's alright. I guess I'm going to hold it this time because he's about to jump center. Nah, there's a delayed roar. He's still jumping center, though. Ah, I had to cancel my 4 there to get the cancel off for the 3. I'm clicking the skill, but sometimes there is a delay when trying to click the skill on the controller. I still want to see what happens, even with a blunder there. Technically 2 blunders, because I lost a lot of damage from that 6. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty close. And I had a blunder, so it does close. I don't think I lose a lot, even though I was worried about the proc slipping off.